Alright, which one of you convinced us about this fucking black hole idea bullshit?
Huh?
Okay, that was my idea too, Robert.
Yeah, but I can see you getting influenced. You're a youngster.
Fucking
John
21.
came up with it first, actually.
Fucking 21.
Oh. John, what the fuck?
I want to fucking... Listen, gang shit, it annoys me, okay?
Hand it over to me. You don't worry about that part. Bureaucracy's
Kyle
always
looks back
annoying.
at, like, Dion and Steven like, I think you can already see the issue.
Look. He turns to
No.
Gio and Steven. Look, alright, here's the deal. You guys are gonna hand over this black hole bullshit, the territory to me, and that's it. I thought the plan was you guys grab stuff so I can expand. You know, go things back to status quo as close as you can get anyway.
I mean, I don't see the issue for currently of us, our group, having a specific staging point that we have a bit of control over.
Oh, I see a problem with that. What do you mean? You're like a bunch of 20-year-olds. You have no fucking clue what you're doing.
Mon's in his 20s. He knows what he's doing.
Yeah, but Hamon is a little bit scarier than the three of you combined.
Fuck you, I'm terrifying.
Little man.
Why is everyone like this?
Because it's funny.
I mean, better to be underestimated than overestimated, I guess.
I'm already seeing that you guys are not gonna fucking bend on this. So, here's my proposition. You guys are going to take over all the territory you want to hear of the Oceanic home. Go on, spread your wings. However, once you guys defeat Hamon, because why not? Oh well, he's gonna beat your ass to be fair. Once you guys fight Hamon and lose, and he takes over all your territory, because you know that's probably gonna come out. I'm gonna fight Hamon and take everything from me, and that's how it's gonna go. Right? No more black hole bullshit.
You know, for that seems agreeable of we'll go and then things will settle in the end.
Yep, sounds good enough. Oh, one more
However-
thing. No, sorry, you go on.
Oh, however things land at that point is how it goes. And like you said, we're way weaker than you. So.
Yeah, you're not gonna.
John looks like, don't feed his ego.
No,
The,
John. Look, John. He looked at you. When I say I'm stronger than you, I'm not saying out of ego. I'm saying about that straight facts.
Look,
You, we'd win.
We'd win. Wanna go about it right now? I'll show you who wins.
We're not gonna fight right now. That's for later.
But like I was saying, you're far stronger, but well, I still think it'd be more interesting to see how things play out in the end, you know?
Fair enough.
Leave it to a proper, like, way of going about it.
Fair. Yeah, and to be fair, if we were fighting each other, then we wouldn't have time to take over the other small territories, so... Fair enough.
Just
not to waste time.
We'll stay out of your way, you stay out of ours, and then in the end, whoever ends up with it, it's someone trusted by the others.
Mm-hmm.
John looking like, I know what you're fucking implying, motherfucker.
And of course, one more thing. I was talking to one of my scouts, you know, one of the kids that just go around selling candy just to know what's happening around. And
yeah.
So there is this group called Upper Class that I've just found out about, you know, from the kid. And you've met them, okay. Alright, what do you guys know? Because I don't know very much. I know a bit, but I want to hear what you have first.
Fucking two brandos, they were assholes.
Did you catch their first names?
I sort of blocked all information about them out of my head, if I'm being honest.
I out of character am trying so desperately hard to actually fucking remember. Oh, the will of God.
The will of God.
embraced
The will of God.
I think it was something like Diallo and Diora.
You should remember like Diallo and Diora. Did you catch a middle name besides Brando?
No. Just
Okay.
Brando.
Yeah. So a lot of them have middle names too, so you can tell like who's the dad/mom that is not a Brando. So like you can kind of differentiate the little social groups inside of their fucking Brando hierarchy. But Diallo, no, Diallo and Diona. How did you guys find them? So
Drug deal.
drug deal. Yeah, no, they
Drug
must be
deal.
super low. I would not have met them. Must be a bunch of nobodies.
They tried to rip us off.
Oh.
Well, they
They
did rip
failed.
us off from what I remember.
They mostly failed.
Okay, how much we're talking here?
I'm not gonna say it.
What do you mean I'm not gonna say? I want to know how much you
I'm not
fucked
gonna
up.
It's embarrassing.
Hey, blue-haired guy, you seem reasonable. How much?
Like a bit.
Can you give me a number?
5.
5 what?
At least.
John mumbles.
I'm gonna guess you guys lost like $10,000 to them because you're not
Okay,
giving me any
not that
reason.
much. Okay, we didn't lose that much.
$9,000.
No.
No.
Less.
Okay, fine. We
$7,000.
lost 5,000 there. Fuck
And
you.
there we go. What did you buy with fucking thou? It's better be a really good gun or something that like maybe stand fuse bullets.
Fuck,
Mm.
man. I wish. Oh wait, you might know shit about this.
Wow,
Wait,
I know a lot.
Who has the other character? Who has the other like vial?
believe
Was
John
it
does.
Steven or
I
me?
think
It's
Think I
with
do?
I think it's with John actually,
Is it?
because John was like, I want to do science.
Oh, right. Okay.
Which, by the way, I had to cut that scene for time. I'm sorry.
So,
You're fine. Another time.
So I wanted to. Well, I'm going to be straightforward with you. You got fucking ripped off because they wouldn't budge. And we only got 2 things of actually stand drug.
Oh,
However, it's different from normal. He pulls out the fucking syringe.
he grabs it and looks at it and like, it's a bit of a
Do you know
brighter
what it is?
color. Actually, I'm not sure what specifically it does, but I did hear from Alexander before this whole burst bullshit that they had these new developments in the drug production part, where they actually were finding patterns and ways to basically. So you know stand types, right? You guys all know about stand types, or just John?
I mean, yeah.
I guess.
I mean, who looks at Dion? I'd be surprised if he didn't know about stand.
So some stands, a lot of them actually, have very similar rules. So to be able to categorize them, call them stand types. So like there are colonies, which are a bunch of tiny little stands. There are close distance fire, which is usually close to the user and are hit really hard and are really fast. There's long distance, which goes really fucking far away, and some others, and so on and so forth. So if this drug. Wait, you didn't ask what the drug did in special?
No, I didn't want to talk with them.
You should have asked. We could have known what this is. Fucking morons. I'm sorry. My bad. I'm sorry. You ask about this kind of stuff. Like, come on. He's shaking the syringe in his hand. Like, come on. You ask about this.
Okay, to be fair, I was just freaked out that they had some.
Oh my god, John.
Fuck off.
I'm gonna be real. I stayed out of this for obvious reasons.
Fair enough. Good choice. Yeah. Yeah, no, this is probably a stand type variation. Like usually it's random, but this is gonna force a stand type onto a person. So there's that. We don't
I
know. We don't know what this one does because someone forgot to ask about it. I look at all of you.
I don't I don't suppose you ever mention Alessander mention colors about these things.
Again, they were developing it. They didn't have much info on it. The fact that this is ready right after the burst is a big convenience. Honestly, the fact that this is more expensive made somewhat kind of sense because not only you have a stand drug, you can control what type of stand you get. This is important.
Yeah, that's what the two Brendo people were saying. And apparently that's why they jacked up the price because of I think the wording was supposed to be like superior or better, but I think they more so meant like you can get exactly what you want if you buy it.
Yeah, they probably played around their words. You should have pressured them on it to answer the questions. Nah, whatever. Potato, potato. Pass is pass. You fucked up. It's alright.
Still think it's important that we at least have one.
Uh, for what? I mean, I guess we can try to give it to Jaleel, see if he gets the stand.
I mean,
Try to do some testing.
I was gonna say,
Do you
I
want me to call Alexander here, just ask him what he does?
John actually perks up. Then he like perks up. I don't want to bother him.
Hey,
I'm a nuisance. Give me a hot second. You see him pull out his phone. Alright, I'm gonna take a picture and send it to him. And then
You know, he
call him.
only rapidly aged like 20 years of his life in like few
Oh,
days.
he figured a way to stop it. It's fine. Well, remember, well, he stopped at some point.
Me out of character wanting to have a reason to not call Alessander.
So,
Me in character has no reason.
So he calls up Alexander, and you guys hear on live voice, Alexander, what people? What can I help? Oh, Robert, what is happening? Yo, so I sent you a picture. Like, yes, give me a hot second. I'm not fully used to cell phones. Oh, I see it. That's a stem drug. Yep. We want to figure out what it does. I'll say hi to John. Oh, hello, John.
Alessander.
Hello.
Hello.
Sorry for lack of contact. I'm fixing a lot of
I
problems
assume you're
over
busy.
here.
It's fine.
Yeah, a lot of annoying things. The police is not very tolerant anymore to my, selling of these. It's really hard to keep them under the rug. It's been a battle. Anyway, but yeah, no, this is a stem drug. Seems the color is lighter though. Give me 5 seconds. You hear some fumbling with pieces of like glass and plastic or whatever. Like, okay, so you guys want to know what that is? I assume nobody calls me for just calling anymore.
I didn't want to bother you. You called anyway.
John, I would gladly take any call with you. You're a wonderful person.
Smile.
Yes, but let me see. Just to make sure, there's no one listening to this that shouldn't hear to this, right? Just
Very much just us, yeah.
All right.
And some who you think shouldn't listen to it.
Is that the kid that was here when I visited?
They're the people I'm doing like territory stuff with. They can be trusted.
Fair enough.
Yeah.
Oh, here. I think this one. There are two very close ones. It's a little bit hard to guess, but this one is either close distance power or short short distance duelist. It's one of the two. It's hard to tell apart, especially from a picture. If I had the thing in my hands, I definitely could. So basically, close distance power is hit really hard, really close. Short distance is a more diet version of that. Has a little bit more range, but still limited, and still hits a bit hard. Yep.
Thank you.
Yeah, you have been alright, John. You've been dragged into this shit show.
Doing best I can. A lot of confusing things lately, but once we get all the territory back to where it belongs, it's hopefully should go back to normal.
I managed to get a few staff members that were willing to get into a fight, and plus a few other things, and I'm slowly patrolling getting my territory back.
That's good.
Honestly, I'm a little bit jealous of you guys because I think the police is not going to the south just yet, nor at least most of them. Richmond is definitely suffering with the cops the most. They're actually going crazy. As in, really going for the passion.
I guess this would be the time to move on.
Yep. Oh well. I would love to continue, but there is someone that needs to open up right now and make sure to take off one of their organs and put another one in that place.
That is a weird way to describe a transplant.
Oh, it's hilarious. People look at me weird and it's really funny. I love doing it.
Like squinting at the face cam.
You see
Yeah,
Robert like,
I guessed as much.
to be fair, that's kind of funny.
Squinting at the Robert.
What? Yes. Yeah, no, anyway, gotta, do that. Call me more often, John. I miss our conversations.
Nuts.
Yay.
Once I get some free time.
Alright, talk to you later. And he gets out of the phone. Well, we'll figure it out. Close, boys. Stand.
I really hope we don't have to do that more.
What? Carlos
What's
Hunter?
that
He's
for?
great.
I don't like them.
Why not?
Let's just say I don't really understand why he does what he does.
You mean being a medic? Like healing people? I mean, don't you want like helping people? That's pretty basic stuff.
I would like more specific from him.
You see Robert
Personally.
like stare at you, Steven, and you see him like put a hand on his chin, and for a moment his usual smile fades, he's kind of just serious looking at you. Uh-huh. Alright, remember me to not let you and him in the same room together.
Right.
Yeah. Cause, well, I don't know. You don't want to be open about it, whatever you don't like about him.
Let's just say that I've been open about it before.
Roll brains for me.
Okay.
Didn't expect to bring out his sheet actually. Okay, that's his number. Alright. He's like, whatever. Anyway, Yeah. Oh yeah, the Brandos, of course. Um. So the Brandos have completely closed off their dream feeders. They're not allowing any chances to take off territory, which means that the rule that Josh did is now in vain. We're gonna have to go full on gang war with that.
That sounds about right for what I'd expect.
Mm-hmm. We're gonna reunite a few groups, put some people together, and we're gonna attack them. Now, since we are gonna collab a little bit, I would love if you guys could be quote unquote leaders of the groups. I've been planning out of grabbing a few names, seeing who can help, who can't. Because they're trying to invade our area because they're stuck up there. They can't do much with the police and whatever else is going on. So they're trying to basically have two areas that separate and try to compress everything. I'm not letting them get away with this bullshit. Not on my watch.
Yeah, if I could say my point of view on predicting how to best deal with the Brandos, take out those that can be claimed higher up, and then they'll backstab each other to oblivion.
Oh, oh, Dion. We don't have access to their higher ups. They're called higher ups for a reason.
Yeah, I just figured I'd say, like, from my interactions with them.
Interesting read. Not sure if I completely agree on it. Some of them are smart enough to team up. But
Oh,
besides that,
smart team up, but those are the ones who might not be as strong individually.
but besides that, you see him pull out like from his like jacket like three little notebooks, and he hands each one of you them. Now, since you guys are gonna be well, they have I don't know how much tutorial they got, but I'm gonna have to separate everyone to groups. Like Kevin's gonna lead some, Shade's gonna lead some, and you guys might as well go and take some a place for you. Um, this is a few little things I like to keep in mind whenever I have to like take an entire group of people to help me in a big fight. If you're smart, you'll be able to coordinate them pretty well. I recommend you pick people similar to you in the way that you fight so you can better understand them. We're not captains, we're not generals, we're not war masters, so we don't do what we can, what we understand. For example, John, you should grab a bunch of people that are um, willing to carry water guns.
Okay.
Because, sure, one little pistol can't do much, but if a bunch of people are shooting water at an enemy and your stand works the way your stand does, you can guess how good you get.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Not even mentioning, dear lord, fighting you in a rainy day sounds like actual physical pain.
Behind John's eyes is a burning world.
Don't look at me like that. I can go underneath the ground very easily.
You'd have to come back up eventually.
I would wait for the rain to stop.
Still
I-
water everywhere.
Not if I wait for
Water doesn't go away.
Not if I wait for multiple days.
Kind of squints like you won this round for now.
Wouldn't
I
you
did.
need food?
Shh, 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 shh. Silence, silence. Shh, 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 shh. Yeah,
Okay.
that's mostly. Also, John, about the thing we talked before these two came in, don't mention it to them, please. Please don't do that.
I will avoid it, sure.
No, no. You're gonna say you're not gonna tell anyone about it.
Okay.
Good enough.
I won't say it.
Mm-hmm. With that out of the way, I don't have much else to do. I'm just bleh, bleh. You know, the bleh sensation.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I guess.
Oh yeah, Blondie, wanna start doing some empathetic shit?
That probably would be smart, especially before all this gets started.
Mm-hmm. All right, come on, let's go. Let's get some practice in. You two, don't mess with my shit. He looks at John and Steven.
Squints.
Anyway, got any practice in with empathy shit while, you know, stuff was happening?
Um, not things have been rather busy, but I managed to at least focus it on a couple different things,
Hmm.
such
Ooh,
as
pocket pickle.
the sword I carry.
Oh, that's interesting. Lol.
It was just angry.
Huh. Well, either the sword is angry or the user is angry. Trust me, there's a difference. Kevin. Hmm? Yo, Robert. What up? I brought you a partner! Yay! You gotta train your shit. Fair enough. And Ronnie James. Roberto Carlos. I'm gonna beat the shit out of you. Oh yeah? Fucking try me. Ping pong. You
Uh,
and me.
Diamond, I'd like to note,
Yeah?
if he is there, I think he might be on the GM layer.
No, he's. God damn it. Give me 1 second.
I see.
Yeah, Ronald James was supposed to appear by Kevin's side this entire time, by the way. Just
I
so.
mean, to be fair, it's kind of been
It's fine,
funny.
it's Ghost.
To be fair, it is fitting for Jamie to not be here.
Yeah, but John was the first to see him.
Nah, he's not real.
Wait, did you guys not see Jamie?
I didn't.
No, he's just been invisible.
Well, my camera he was
Oh.
here, so that's nice.
Well, that's just for you two then.
All
Here's the
right.
thing.
Yeah, I
It
get
makes
the
sense for me. We can't explain blank.
Yeah, I blocked him out of my field of
No.
vision.
Kevin, teach him some shit. Wait, what? Come on. Me and Rory are busy. Oh, Jesus Christ. And you see them walk off to go play ping pong. Okay.
Yeah, sorry about this. When he asked for training, I assumed from him not ditching you with it.
Yeah, that's. Yeah. Well, I guess. What do you know about empathy so far?
Leon takes a moment. So I grab the specific text I have.
He pulls out a little book like, empathy.
Okay, so what I know of it is it can basically lets acts as sort of a sixth sense. General feeling of the surrounding definitely can let you just understand how others are feeling. Well, I understand this is also a rule. It's weird in my application. You need to have your stand out to use it.
Yep, that's pretty much it. But you know what? Since I fucked with you that one time at the trolley cart, I might as well give you this one gift. I figured a way that I'm way better at using empathy than other ways. I've been keeping it low because I wanted to be a bit of a secret weapon. But Who knows? Anyway, empathy, according to Robert, is about understanding other people and blah blah blah. Stuff like that. But I'm sorry to say, that doesn't fly with me. Sure, I understand other people, but put myself in them shoes a little bit hard. Because I'm not built to be just a nobody. A random goon. The son of Robert. No. I'm Kevin Rodolph. Basically speaking, you don't ask. You don't look like Robert, who asks politely about the feelings of his surroundings. You order your surroundings to tell you what they're feeling. You tell them to do it. At least that's my take on it. Helped me out a bunch. Like, for example, you see he has his book on his hand, he opens it, and he has a stick. And he breathes in, and you see as he uses the stick on this dummy, and it goes through the dummy. And then he pulls it out, and the stick is in his hand, and it's like... Sure, you can order your little sword around, but maybe if you ask it politely to do whatever you want. Well, I gotta show you who's boss. At least, well, that works for me. Not sure if you're a pussy or not. No offense.
I will say two things. Of one, I can respect your mentality there for the... I would say at least consider us even. I can understand feelings like that.
Mm-hmm.
But that also kind of just sounds right to me, considering my first active usage was an order, not a request.
Mm-hmm. Well, let me think here. What are things that you could do?
Mind passing me that stick?
I'm not... Well, give it a try. He hands you the stick. Tell it that it's intangible. That it's going back inside to, inside of you because you're the stand user, quote unquote. Tell it to go home. Force it to go home. It's your rule, your fucking orders.
Yeah, I'm just gonna close his eyes and focus on those words, almost forcing them into the stick.
You concentrate. And concentrate, and those are the words you establish in your head.
Once he feels, if he can establish any kind of connection in that sense, he'll attempt to stab it through.
You use your stick and you break it. Ha! What, you thought I was gonna do it at first try?
Not really, no, but you always gotta give it a try every time.
To be fair with you, I have one more trick to teach you. I need an example though. He grabs his phone and he is gonna call someone. Where the fuck did I left the Backstreet Boys? Oh, there they are. And you see, no, I'm gonna grab the other one. This one stay here. Grab this one. Ah, I fucked up. You see as coming from over there, as he gives you a few more tips on how to feel things and how to understand them here and that. You see Anne show up. She's like, "Hey, boss." All right, this here's Anne. Now, you may not have noticed it, but Anne is a normie. Well, as normal as she can get. She walks to Kevin and kicks him in the leg. Like, oh, okay, fair. And what I mean by that is she's a non-stand user. Now, what you're gonna do is you're gonna put your hand on her shoulder. She looks at Kevin. No, don't worry, just stand thing. Don't worry.
Dion does so as told.
Now I want you to interrogate her, not with your mouth, but with your soul. I don't know, whatever you use to use empathy. Interrogate her. Ask her what she is. And I want you to memorize the feeling of that.
Dion once again closes his eyes and basically just tries to focus his empathy on her, trying to direct it for once in his life.
You concentrate in. Try to pull the voices in, all those noises, those feelings, those sensations. Closer and closer and closer. And then you ignore all that and try to just go for her. As you touch her shoulder, it's infinitely easier to concentrate. Honestly, it's a lot quieter this way. And you notice, like, you can tell that she's slightly uncomfortable, but mostly okay with it. And it feels a bit normal. It's awkward. Okay, and thank you very much. And she just walks back out of this weird fucking interaction.
Yeah.
Alright, now, what you're gonna do is you're gonna put your hand on my shoulder and do the same thing.
I assume you'll probably be making it a little bit more difficult.
Oh, no.
Okay.
Just do it.
Dion's going to put his hand on Kevin's shoulder.
You put your hand on your shoulder. Again, you pull that in. You try to. How does Dion do it in his head? How does he connect with Kevin? Let's put it like that.
Like as in how he visualizes it.
Yeah.
I think the best way how I can put how Dion almost sort of uses empathy focusing in is almost just kind of a open field, just growing darker as just the lights pulled into a center point before effectively shining that light.
I'm assuming you're also ordering that light to, do
Yes,
the thing.
that's basically a no. Come here, like shine here.
You go through it, and then you feel a different sensation, a more empowered one, strong. I don't want to say confident, but imponent. This feeling is a similar feeling to whenever you ever interacted with Sans. And then Kevin kind of just like smacks your hand away from your shoulder. That is how you tell Sand users apart. If you want to know if someone's a Sand user, for sure, and they don't want to agree with you, say anything about it, if you manage to get in contact with them, and just get just enough time to get the sensation in, you can tell them apart.
Okay, that makes sense. I can
Actually,
work with that.
can I do it with you? Can I do it with you? Because like I'm curious. You're a special case. I want to see what happens.
Go ahead.
He puts his hand on your shoulder, and Dion, you feel now on the receiving end of this. You feel a lot as your empathy collides with his a little bit. You feel like a word. Who are you? Tell me. Do you resist in any way, shape, or form?
I feel like it's almost more a instinctive resistance before trying to. Like it's that feeling of no, I should not go along with this, but the active no, calm down.
Yeah, you see him kind of like his eyes squint at a moment, and then eventually he pulls his hands out. Huh.
What did you find?
You're How can I put this? You're a Swiss cheese. You're filled with holes, but that's the point.
What does that... Like, Dion just seems to be processing that, trying to make sense of it.
I think the best way to put it is whatever is going on with you, you don't understand. Or at least part of you don't. And you're okay with that.
Dion kind of just gives a let's say before looking away for a moment of him thinking back on his words earlier on of the why should I change for the world? That makes sense. No, that's something I've definitely been fighting with.
Yeah, honestly, if I may be honest, that's fucking stupid. You're accepting mediocrity by just not allowing your stand in. You're fighting against your literal fucking whatever, fighting spirit, soul, whatever stands are. It is unnatural. It's literally weakening you. So my best bet, tell yourself to stop being a bitch and tell yourself to get that stand back here. Now, I'm a real. Your whole situation is complicated. My best guess is you're gonna fail a lot before you can manage to do anything about that.
Yeah, no, that to put it in a kind of way from my point of view, sounds like something that most people try to accomplish with years of therapy.
It's less therapy and more. Hey, it's an order. You don't have to have your feelings don't come in. What matters is the following the order, not what you're feeling about it.
You know, I'll say this. You're a pretty alright guy. All things considered.
Look, all I know is that I'm not gonna be stuck in the slumps, being a little thief forever. He looks at his stand. If I get my way with this, I'm becoming a little bit more important than that. Dion, you unlocked Sent It. Whenever you touch someone for a small amount of time, you may roll brains to try and see if they are stand users. You need a considerable amounts of concentration to do so.
Fair enough. I'll add that to the list. I now have an actual ability that isn't just sixth sense. Or a thing I don't follow.
Yeah. And I think I'm gonna end this session here, ladies and gentlemen from the jury. What do you guys think?
That was a good session.
Yeah. Let me just.
If John has to
and
think about anything else, he'll die.
anyways, we're talking about how like once we leave, what's going on with Robert?
No,
Don't worry
No.
about it.
not real.
Not real. Anyway, goodbye everyone watching this video.